Hello there. You are here today because you want more sales or more leads from your website. Now, this is true whether or not you actually sell on your website or whether or not you don't. It doesn't matter. After all, you've spent decent money creating this website and you spent a great deal of time putting information on the website, and you may even be spending a bucket load of money actually driving traffic to it. But the performance is weak, and sure, it helps you marginally as a business, but it's not the silent salesman pulling in sales and leads 24/7 that you really wanted. So I can help you with that. My name is John G. Kelly. I am a #1 best-selling marketing author and also an online marketing expert. But enough about me and my palatial studio. So let me put this bluntly. You and your website basically get an F. Now, do you think that's harsh of me to actually say that? Well, I'm sorry, but in my experience, you are to blame for your website's poor results. So let me just explain that before I get flamed. Now, I speak and meet with a lot of businesses, and most, frankly, are disappointed with their website, what their website's producing. The main reason for this is that the business websites that I see are really not designed well enough to be effective sales and marketing assets. Instead, they act like a catalog of everything the business offers or does. And this catalog format really is, for want of a better word, it's pathetic at producing leads and sales. Now, how do I know this? Well, I know this because the stats are there to prove it. Would you be shocked to find out that on average, 97% of your website visitors are leaving without doing anything? Now, you can check your own stats if you know how to do that, but I'm telling you, it could even be worse than that. So if 100 people visit your site, 97 of them are just leaving without doing anything. And a site that's doing that, it's really not working that well. So put it into more concrete terms, if you like. If 100 people came to your brick and mortar store, right, it means only 3 of them would be buying. Now, I don't know about you, but that store's probably going to go out of business if only 3 people buy. Now, these catalog sites, as I call them, are not focused on a goal, and they should be. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to your website and see if you can answer this very simple question objectively. Can you tell what key action your website is asking visitors to take? Give you a couple of seconds. Maybe you can think about it, think about what your site looks like. Maybe you don't have to go. Maybe you can stop this video. But if you come up with a laundry list, or it isn't something related to getting them into a sales funnel, it's no wonder that you are disappointed in your website performance. I mean, to make your site effective, you have to know what you want it to do. But if you don't, you bleed 97% of your visitors, and that is clearly a huge lost opportunity. So let me clear something up. I am not a website designer. When I consult with businesses about their sites, I do no design. Instead, what I do is I recommend a layout that has marketing effectiveness built in, which is then handed to a designer so that they can make it look good. Simple, right? So let's talk about how do you start this process. Well, first of all, let me tell you, this is not focused on tactics like putting your phone number in the top right-hand corner, or putting a video on the front page to engage your users, or adding a sign-up form for a newsletter. Now, these are all good tactics in themselves, but these must be done within the strategic marketing framework of deciding what your goals are. So you start with the question, what do you want your website visitor to do? Once you decide that, you can build your site to achieve that goal. Without that, you will never get the results you want. Now, your goals can be a range of actions, from buying, obviously, to watching a video, to signing up for a newsletter or coupon, etc. There are actually quite a few goals that you can put, but it has to be a conscious choice, and you build to that choice. Now, the good news is that this will increase sales and profits. The bad news is that it requires focus and some rework of your site. So here is why you get an F. Remember the F I was talking about? If you're like most businesses, you won't commit the time or the budget to do any site rework. So that means that you know you have disappointing results. You know you have a solution, a very logical solution, but you won't, or perhaps you can't, do the rework to correct it. So let me make a pitch to you as to why you should do the work, regardless of whether I'm not involved or not. The 97% who leave your site are luscious, low-hanging fruit because they have raised their hand or hands and are clearly interested in your product. Well, why else would they be visiting? Now, if you could get just a percentage of those people who are normally leaving to take action, for you to identify them, then it would mean more sales and profit for you. Plus, it would make any ad dollars you spend even more effective and could even lower your ad spend. So this means it's a big win-win for you. But this is only if you do the rework, which gets you into a kind of a chicken and egg situation. Now on my website, I'll put some more details about how you can approach this. I mean, it can be confusing as the closer you are to it, the harder it is to step back and do this work. That's where I come in. When I get involved, I sit down with businesses for a half day or sometimes a full day to work through the process. We discuss and choose goals, how to meet them, what content may be needed, and how to lay out the site to meet those goals. So there's a lot of work here. Now, in some cases, frankly, structural or financial issues do prevent companies from doing their work. I mean, it happens. Budgets may be tight, or you may have a fairly inflexible content management system, CMS, on your site. Or even, I hate to say this, but the key figure likes the site just the way it is, which I have experienced a couple of times. However, as I am very skilled at what I do, he said modestly, all is not lost. I can still help you grow sales without rework by using a few other tools in my arsenal. I did this for one current client and increased their leads by 222%. What would double the prospects and or sales do for your business? However, the real benefit comes when your site is designed to meet your goals and it becomes effectively a selling machine. Okay, so I hope that helps. Please like or share my video or make some comments. You could subscribe for more videos that I will be making, or finally, you can click the link below to get to my site. Thanks for watching.